case over here because I'll probably just move the chair. All right. All right. All right. So I got the cooler right here. And I got the RAM and other stuff there too. Okay.
If you want to start with the cooler, that's fine. There's what I would call the mechanical installation of the cooler, which is kind of hanging it in there. And I don't know. I was trying to remember. Mine had like 12 screws in it or whatever.
Jeez.
So it's a little bit time consuming.
All right.
But the motherboard, I would not put the motherboard in the case first. I would install the RAM, the RAM, the NVMe, and the CPU before putting it in the case.
All right. So put everything in the motherboard before anything else, basically. All right. Motherboard is over here. Hopefully nothing is damaged because I don't know. It better not be. Better not be. All right. Let's see. I haven't even opened the box yet because I got it arrived and then we left to go bowling. So yeah.
I was wondering. I thought 8:30 is kind of late out there, and I thought, well, maybe. So.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. My dad said we might not be able to finish it today, depending on how long it takes. But we'll see.
Yeah, that all depends. There's one step that's pretty time-consuming and tedious where you read through the book. It comes with the motherboard, or you bring it up on a computer or phone, and it's just step one at a time. But.
All right. Well, good. First thing, it's the motherboard is all huge amounts of bubble wrap and stuff. So.
Typically do is lay the static bag on my desk and lay the motherboard on top of the static bag.
So is this the
No, not that. It'll be silver.
All right. Let's see. That box out of the way. All right. I don't even know how you're supposed to open this. It's so it's in.
Probably has a roll.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see it. Yeah. Just move this cooler out of the way. See better. All right. I don't know what this is, but.
Back plate for your case. There'll be a hole in the back of your case. It'll probably be a giant square hole.
All right.
And that just lines up all the ports, so when you look at the back of your case, it looks closed up.
All right. This is a nice box. There's 30 different little packages.
You're still digging through foam and everything. You just haven't found the static bag yet.
Yeah. Comes with a knife? That looks like a knife.
What?
I don't know if you can see it, but here, I'll take it out of the thing. But...
Yeah. I'm real curious about that.
It looks...
You got the same motherboard I did, so I was kind of curious.
Yeah. No, it's probably not a knife, but like this.
Oh, that's your
the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth thing.
Or Wi-Fi, yeah, Wi-Fi antenna.
All right, yeah.
It mag mounts to the case, so that works out cool.
All right, yeah. All right, there's the motherboard. All right, and the static bag is this thing, like. Okay. Well, Oh, there's more in the case. There's another back plate.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just trying to remember why they do multiple back plates.
Yeah, that seems like overkill.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you know if there's anything on the back that I shouldn't touch when I'm like taking it out?
I've never had a problem. I think I call it a zap strap way back in the day, but I've never had a problem since, and I haven't worn a zap strap in a long time.
Alright, so I'm also not gonna like mess anything up if I just.
I don't think so. Static is your biggest problem. I don't know if you're having, like, if you drag your feet across the carpet right now and touch your sister, would it zap her?
I don't think so, but alright.
Okay.
This actually looks really cool, honestly. Alright, okay. It's a lot of stuff. Alright, okay. I'm gonna set this down and then I'm gonna move the case so I can put the motherboard like right in front, not all the way over the side. Okay. I also gotta move my phone. And yes, chat, I can see the chat. Alright. Okay, just move all the manual and back plates and all that out of the way for now. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, I got that there. I got the SSD right here. So,
So, do you have the book for the motherboard?
yeah, I got it right here. Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, but I think if you go down through the book, there's a part in there where it talks about installing the SSD.
Yeah, M.2 installation.
M.2, yeah, M.2, sorry. There's 3 or 5 slots. I don't remember which motherboard that is specifically.
I think it has
But the one-
3, yeah. I think it has 3
Three?
M.2 slots.
I think it's the one closest to the CPU that you want to use. Basically slot 0.
Is it a save?
But it's also right under the graphics card, which is why you kind of do it first.
Okay. So there's the slots like up here. I can't see them, but I'm assuming those are the RAM slots because they're like really tightly packed, like really close to each other. And then there's ones down here, which look more like where you would put the SSD. But then there's just one silver one that's right above it.
I don't think you're gonna see the M2 slots because they're under heat sinks. So typically, I have to use a screwdriver to take the heat sinks out. They're flat metal plates. Let me see if we can see mine.
They're flat metal plates. So would it be like a silver rectangle that says Asus on it? Or Asus?
Okay, I don't know if you can see my computer, but there's a Zotac, which is my 3090. Just above it, there's something that looks kind of like another card. But there's 2 screws in that. That comes up, and my M2 rides underneath that. Then underneath the card, there's those long metal plates.
Yeah.
And those long metal plates have M2s under those as well. But I think it's this top one that you want.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
It'll give you the best performance.
I'm gonna try and show you the motherboard and see, because I don't want to install it in like the completely wrong thing and just like put it and it's not gonna work at all.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Don't put it past on too many G's, otherwise you'll install it, have to take the whole thing apart and try again.
That sounds okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
So
Okay.
the RAM looks like it's this part, and
Yeah,
then
definitely.
I don't know. These are what I was talking about, and then there's a silver one right here, and these are black.
No, those those are the slots for installation. See the silver thing that says Asus on the top? Does it have screws in it?
This thing? Or this one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this one has screws on the sides.
Oh, there's one that's longer up above the
This one.
that one, yeah. Does that have screws in it?
I don't see screws in it.
Remind me which motherboard it is.
Asus Z790. Wait, I'll get the entire thing. The entire name.
That's probably one.
Yeah, gaming Wi-Fi 7. Yes, Jackson, I'm building a PC.
Okay. The book might show you where the M2 slots are on the card too.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a smart place to look.
The books are much better than they used to be.
Okay, so it says weird. Okay, so it's saying that the M.2 slots are like those black and the things that kind of look like RAM, but like they're further apart.
Okay.
I don't even know like how. Am I just gonna like shove it in there? Like how?
Right, I know, because that's the slots I'm looking at look like PCI slots, not M.2 slots. That you were showing me. That's what I was thinking.
Are those not like the same thing? Because PCIe is like that's just like how fast it is, right?
Pull the M.2 drive out of its static bag and look at the end of it where the contacts are. You'll see it's only about inch and a half wide.
Yeah.
We need to find a slot that looks like that. It's pretty.
All right.
I'm trying
Oh,
to
that's
pull
the
up
thermal paste.
a schematic of your board just to see.
That's the wrong little bag. That's the thermal paste. All right. It came in like the same bag. So.
No, the M.2 I sent you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Wait. Where is it? There it is. All right, yeah. All right, I got it.
Is it ROG or TUF?
Did you find ones that are like the same model and that are like ROG and TUF? Let me see. Cause all I'm seeing is just like on the front it just says Z790 gaming Wi-Fi 7.
Okay. Alright, I'll find that.
Yeah, like even like the specification summary is just like Z790. I could check the. Let me just check the listing again.
Yeah, this one looks like it. I found it. Yeah, this one looks like it. I found it.
Alright. If I take the M.2 out of the bag, it's not gonna shock me, probably, right?
Correct.
Alright, okay.
Stop. No, they're not. Just above the silver slot, on the board.
Mhm.
Well, that says socket 3. I don't think we want to go there. I only see the one socket on there that looks like an M.2, at least in this schematic. So it'll be laying flat. So like if you imagine the drive, it'll go in at about a 30-degree angle, and then when you'll slide it in, and it'll kind of thump against the back,
Mhm.
and then when you press it down to lay it, it'll be parallel with the motherboard. Yeah. There's usually a twist lock, and it's a quarter twist. It's a plastic twist lock that holds it down so it doesn't flip back up again at an angle. The springs in the M2 slot will lift it back up again. Nope, there's another. Okay, yeah, that is the one slot. That's the one I'm pretty sure we want. There is a 2 slot.
All right. So.
Let's see. I was trying to think how else I could help locate it. Because there's another important thing really close to that. So let's see. You see number 6 on there?
Number 6, like anywhere on the.
No, on my phone. You see what I'm looking
Oh,
at?
on your phone. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that looks.
Yeah.
So like. So like, am I just gonna like just?
Okay, you're gonna come in at an angle.
Okay.
About a 30-degree angle, and as it slides in, you'll feel it kind of thump and line up. There's also a locator pin. If you look at the end of the M2 drive, there's a slot. There's a little slot in the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you'll know where the chips.
Oh. Is it gonna like it's gonna come in like just like this? Yep. All right. Okay.
Yep. You'll kind of go up and down a little bit and feel it line up, and then you'll feel it thump in. And then is there a screw?
That doesn't fit. Like this small part here doesn't like fit into the that little gap. Like
you see the M2 drive, does it have 1 or 2 slots in it?
It has 1.
And it doesn't line up. You see the little pin in the slot? It's a plastic pin.
Wait, you want to like see the M.2 slot thing? Or?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to describe the slot.
All right.
You'll see a bunch of metal fingers, and then one of them will be plastic, and they'll be black, probably.
All right, so it's okay. So the M.2 is right there.
Yeah,
so when I try to put the SSD in, okay, right there, this little thing right here, the small like thing, it doesn't fit in the the part where it should go.
So the part where it should go, because I was going to say it's not flat against the motherboard. It's actually lifted up about 1/8 or 1/16 of an inch. So it's not flat on the motherboard. See those silver screws back there? There's I see them at there's 3 silver. They're pockets. So there's those. Yep, those.
Okay.
So one of those will line up with the back of it, but you see, so think about it, floating above the motherboard.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll screw it down, or it'll just stay like that.
Yeah. That one's gonna screw down.
Okay,
I don't
so-
see the. Mhm.
So it's gonna go like kind of like
Too low,
this.
Too low. There you go. Too low. You need to be higher. There it is. There it is.
Like that. I can't even see.
Yep. Is that lining up?
Hold on. I'm just-
Still no?
Yeah, I like.
Lift it up more. More. Right in there, yeah. No, still no.
No.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Should be right there, right where you've got it. That would be the perfect angle.
I can get my dad and see maybe because he built PCs a long time ago. Maybe
Okay.
he might know. All right.
Yeah, he might be able to see it closer than I can too. So,
Yeah.
and then you'll find in the bag of screws the the smallest, most miserable screw you've ever found. And that's what'll hold the back edge down.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. Okay. So the SSD is right there, and then this is the M.2 slot.
Mhm.
So it's supposed to go in at like an angle, and you see these like how it's like this.
Mhm.
It's supposed to somehow go in there, and then you'll use a screw and like screw the other end down.
Remember the old days when we used to put RAM in at an angle and snap it up?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
It goes in at the bottom of it? Or is it more at the top?
Like a stick of gum with the one end has the contacts on it. So about 30 degrees up from the contacts, and then it kind of slots down in there. Again, kind of like the old RAM used to like. If you got it at the right angle, it would slip in there.
Mm-hmm.
It would thump when it hit the bottom. But I don't know if the locator. So like all the RAM now has locators on it, so you know if you've got DDR3, DDR4, DDR5.
That's
There's locators on the M2s. Maybe I set in the wrong drive.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it looks like it'll go, but I don't. Oh yeah,
Did you
Okay.
get it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Next time I won't listen to the 14-year-old. I'll just do what I think goes.
I didn't, bro.
Okay, so it's ready for the screw.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the screws should be in the bag that came with the motherboard. Yes, okay. Alright.
But again, they're teeny tiny screws.
Yeah.
They're super annoying. I have to use a jeweler screwdriver to put them in.
This is
Yeah, we've got a whole set of when I was doing stuff on the Nintendo Switch. I got a whole set for those tiny screwdrivers.
Like I fix it.
Do you have those screws? 'Cause I don't
I
know.
fix the kits.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Okay, good night.
I don't know that this one came with any screws unless I missed anything in the box. Because it came with the back plates and then it came with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth thing and some other cable.
So it might be a single bag all on its own. It might be. So I've seen them come in a bag about the size. Trying to think. Like a postage stamp. That's horrible though.
Sorry, we got very nice.
Probably seen postage stamps.
Well, everything was right there. I think it might be in the bag with the motherboard.
usually in a single separate bag
All right.
because they try and keep them together, but it's a small.
No, no, this is the thing that system.
Your fingernail, even I'm seeing that small.
Daddy.
The Ziploc bag is like your fingernail. Or the size of your palm.
Okay.
I'll keep looking.
If you don't have a bag of screws, do you see is there a plastic twist lock on there?
On the motherboard, there's not.
Yeah,
There's not. It's just a spot for a screw.
just a hole with a hole for a screw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, look up there, Elliot. Look
I,
around.
Shoot.
Hmm.
That screw might come with the drive, not the motherboard. That would suck. Yeah, I've got two on my piano here, but that doesn't help you.
do you know if you have those screws?
No. No way.
Let me show you. Let me show you if you can see this. I don't know. See those screws right there?
Can you?
They're-
Point.
Right
Okay.
there. The screw. That's my finger for size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now look in all your other little bags. See if there's anything.
It's not gonna be over there. Or maybe. Wait. Maybe this might be it.
An envelope in the mail from me, so.
Okay, he's got something.
This is.
So was that with this? Did that come with the power supply?
I don't know.
Okay, so
It didn't come with the
we're
motherboard,
talking
I don't
about
think.
keeping your things organized. This is why you do
think
it,
this-
so then you can find it.
This is for PSU on it, so probably.
And you guys,
That's
so
too big.
like this picture of that motherboard.
Yeah.
Shows these locators, and that depends on how long the NVMe is. You can put short ones in. Can you guys tell if any of the shorter ones are touching the back of it?
Yeah, the last one.
That concerns me a little bit, but sometimes, if you need to pull those out so they don't touch the back of it.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay, good.
Well, actually, the thing that looks like it's touching when I push it down is a resistor sticking out.
Oh.
So like, okay, put that back in the thing. Yeah, like it.
Oh.
Yeah, those are not it. So do you see that little resistor right there?
Interesting.
Like it looks like I could still get that screw in,
Yeah.
but it may not lock it down all the way.
Because of the resistor?
Yeah. I mean, the screw would like keep it secure, but I don't know, it's hard to tell if
And
it's actually. Yeah, I don't think it's actually touching that. I think it's the resistor that is the first point. Alright, so what did those screws come out of?
The regular power supply.
Let's see, it looks like power supply.
It said for PSU on it, yeah. So, yeah. Is there a way we could do it just without the, like, is it gonna like fall out if we don't put a screw in?
It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna boot. If you pull the drive out, the motherboard will come up. But again, there's still a lot to do though. Again, with the physical
Yeah.
mounting of the water cooler and those kinds of things,
Mm-hmm.
putting
Yeah.
the CPU in. As long as you can still get to the M.2, you're probably fine doing it later. And I'll send those teeny tiny screws right away, so hopefully they get there in a couple days.
Alright. Alright, well,
Just send them in.
Just next day air on those.
Next day, those little things.
better be free shipping. on that.
100 Okay, so you're gonna keep your stuff together. Okay, you
It's
separated these. Things are gonna get lost if you keep separating them. Try to keep the stuff together.
Alright. Okay, well, Aubrey's phone is about to die, so I'm just gonna end the stream and call you on my phone. Because her phone is gonna die. Alright, chat, see you guys.